Hey everybody, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. Happy New Year! Fun thing for this video, Paul, the man behind the camera, will be joining us and chatting with us. We're going to talk about 2024 and the awesome things that are going to happen in 2025. We're going to give you some stats, some numbers, some fun things that are coming, and then we also have an amazing discount for you on this New Year's Day. We're currently sitting in the retail space, and so we're going to talk a little bit about that, what the future holds for that, and some more things. So let's go ahead and get this video started. Alright, as you're watching this video right now, you can get 30% off the hookedonpickin.com website for today and today only. So it's a New Year's Day 30% off sale, and we're offering tons of new things. That includes even all the items that we just recently put on clearance, right? We have a bunch of new things on clearance.
Yes.
So we'll be definitely a bigger section in the clearance section. So you get 30% off the already clearance items. So that's super amazing. And then you'll also be able to, that's an automatic code. So as soon as you go there, you put the item in your cart, you will see the discount in your cart. And so no extra steps necessary in order to purchase those items. So we've had a fun 2024.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. I've got a couple statistics about 2024. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. And subscribers are going so good.
You guys.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. You guys are amazing. You are the reason that we have continued to grow.
100%.
Your feedback has been super beneficial. We have quite a few of you that give us constructive criticism. You guys are really encouraging. A lot of you send encouraging emails. If I told you the number of emails that we get that tell you that you guys say, hey, we're just so encouraged because of this, that, and the other thing that we do on our channel, it's been a huge blessing to us.
Yep.
And so it's kept us going through the year. It's given us new directions on what to do with the business because of your feedback. It's been amazing.
It is. It's very, very helpful.
Yeah.
So for the new subscribers for 2024, we added just over 11,000 new subscribers. So thank you
Welcome.
for that. Welcome. For the views, it was 7.5 million views. Now, I know that's nothing when it comes to a lot of YouTube channels.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of YouTube channels have millions upon millions of viewers, but we're very thankful for every last view and every last subscriber. So, and our children are very happy because it's helping them get through college too.
It is.
You know, and giving them a place to work. Speaking about employees, this is something that Heather and I talked about years ago. We've always been in ministry, and you don't make a lot of money in ministry, that kind of thing. And then there would be, at church, there'd be people that would come and they didn't have a job. And we always wanted to be able to find a way that we could actually employ people somehow, some way. And so this year in 2024, we've got 12 other employees, which I think it's amazing. I like that.
Yeah.
And Heather and I make, I'm number 13, you're number 14?
Yep.
You're always the highest number?
Sure. That sounds
They're
good.
always the best one.
Or I'm number one.
Or you're number one. That's true. She's
Either
number
way.
one. She's number one, I'm number two. There you go, something like that. But anyway, but we have, besides us, there are 2 full-time staff members and 10 part-time. You've seen several of them on the videos, and then occasionally some have to work, like they're
The evening shift.
in the evening because they're college or high school. And then we have 3 that are out of college and high school, and they come when they can too. So it's been great to be out of something. Mm-hmm. And when they go to college, we'll be trying to hire other people pretty quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, it's tough. So, but it's been absolutely great. Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Yes. We're supposed to hit the promotion again.
Oh, yes. 30% off the entire store right now. Run over there. hookedonpickin.com. If you don't know where to go, right behind us is a giant sign that says our website name.
Isn't that helpful?
This is the retail space. We currently, right now, as of today, are totally, completely, 100% shut down in the retail space. And so if you attended our last fire sale, that was a lot of stuff from the retail space. But we still have gobs of items.
Gobs. That's a good
Gobs.
word. I like gobs.
I like the gobs. Gobs of items in here that, just so you know, for the local population, we always try to keep it the prices really low and very discounted items. And so there might be some items in the store that you've seen before online, but you're going to have a steep discount on the next few fire sales that we have, because our goal is to clear out the shelves. The only sad thing is our West Glenware providers, we're going to definitely be sad.
There might be a way we can do something at the new place.
We'll see if we can sell some West Glenware.
And that's kind of our exciting thing about 2025 is getting to go to the new place.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so for 2025, we're moving to the new building. We're currently renting this space. It has been phenomenal.
Yes.
Great man to rent from.
Yes.
Great family to rent from.
It is the reason that I think our business took a jump, along with hiring.
That and Jesus.
Jesus is the main reason.
100%.
Jesus has always been the
Oh,
reason.
it was one reason for everything.
Yes, but this building has been a huge blessing in the jump to our business because we have more space, more storage, more inventory capacity, and it was the place where we hired our very first employee, which was Amy, who no longer works for us. She retired.
Yeah, she retired, but then she unretired for Christmas to help, and I think she's going to unretire
for the
when we
move.
do the move to come in.
She actually was asking me, when are you doing the move? I'll come back and help you with the move. So you'll probably see her and hear about her from time to time pop up. She actually retired because she went back to homeschooling her children, which is priority number one in her life, and that needs to be. Yeah,
it's fantastic. So we're currently renting this building, and everything's been great. We've had a great landlord. He has slowly raised the rent, but on us every year.
Just due to the market.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. I mean, he started us at such a low, because we didn't have a whole lot of money to start with this, and he was into liquidation too. Gave us a fantastic deal, and he's been slowly raising that. He could probably double or triple the rent in this location to office space, office building, a bunch of other different things. So I think it's going to work out well for him too.
I actually got contacted by somebody that heard we were moving and wants to rent this building after us.
Oh, well, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be good too. But we've been renting, and renting is great. It really helped us, but we are buying the new building, and we're excited about that too. So that it's
a big
ours.
step for us.
Yeah, big step, but
lots of big steps. You guys have been with us for lots of big steps.
Yep.
Building the building next
to the table to the carport,
to building the building next to our house, to renting a space, to hiring our first employee, to now purchasing our own building.
Yeah, excited about that. So this current square footage space is 4,000. For those that like to know about square footage, it's 4,000 square feet. We can utilize the majority of that 4,000 square feet. The building that we're buying. Not much different really than the layout here exactly when it comes to placement in town and that sort of thing, but it's 7,000 square feet.
And there's no wall down the middle of it.
That's true. That does help.
Yeah.
There is a wall that leads down, kind of sections off what would be a back room to like a retail space here.
Here in this place, yeah.
So we section it off even differently. Well, I think we've seen that before. But anyway, 7,000 square feet. Now it's 4,000 square feet on the ground level. And then it has an upstairs that's 3,000 square feet. Upstairs isn't very finished off, but it's all roughed in for another bathroom up there and an office and everything.
Break room.
Yeah, so I think it's going to work out pretty well that way. And the unique thing is there's a greenhouse attached to it. There's about an 800 square foot greenhouse.
We have no idea what to do with that.
No, I have
comment section.
I need your help in comment section, but I have 4 ideas that have been popped up for the greenhouse. So here's the first one for the greenhouse.
So you said a couple of them might be crazy ideas.
Yeah, some of them are. They're all a little.
We're all a little crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy is I don't know.
Legitimate ideas, crazy ideas.
We don't know. The first one is the greenhouse could be utilized by our local school or potentially the community college. They have
like an agricultural program.
Yeah. They have 4-H. Now, the high school actually has its own greenhouse, believe it or not, in their 4-H program. So I don't know how much that's going to be utilized to have one in town, but maybe there's a connection there. I thought, okay, well, maybe that's something that we could talk to our school and say, could this be of help to you guys?
You're thinking FFA program, not 4-H.
4-H with 4-H.
I don't remember, but it's FFA. It's the
FFA?
Future Farmers of America. Yeah.
Anyway, but that kind of program that way. The second one is to run a small farmer's market / produce stand. Now, we're not going to have time to run that, but we might film it if it's run. And we're going to have Dad sit there in overalls and a straw hat / cowboy hat, cowboy boots.
And wait, you got to have one of the Cracker Barrel rockers.
Cracker Barrel rockers.
And checkerboard sets.
Yeah, on a barrel. Sitting out there.
Out in front of the greenhouse.
Absolutely. Eating a moon pie.
Yes.
Drinking an RC Cola. And just sitting there, and people can come by.
And buy their produce.
We have lots of little produce stands in our area because we're a rural area. And maybe that'd be a nice place for if you grow tomatoes in your garden, you could bring them up there. Maybe you can make a little bit of money, or just to be able to help the community that way. So you get fresh produce. So that might be something kind of nice to do. But really, I only want to do that so I can put Dad in overalls at the front of the door and
eating a moon pie,
Wait, drinking RC Cola.
I feel like you should play a harmonica as well.
And a harmonica will be had.
Yes.
Potentially a little guitar.
Yeah.
Dad doesn't play guitar, but we'll just hand it to him.
Yeah.
See what happens. Banjo better.
Banjo.
Anyway, that's a little nutty idea. I don't know, but that might be something, because we do have some people that sell local honey and do some things like that. And I thought, well, maybe that might be good.
Yeah.
Who knows? The third one that we talked about last night was we have a local garden club.
I actually spoke to the local garden club one time as one of their women's speakers.
I thought maybe that might be something if they had their own spot to be able to raise their plants. Raise their plants?
Yeah.
Raise a plant?
Grow their plant?
Grow, raise, whatever. We don't know. But
rear their plants.
Rear their plants in the training and admonition of the Lord. But anyway, that might be helpful to them. That might be good. I don't think the water's going to be too high from when I looked at the numbers and electricity to run it. It's not too bad. It's not a huge greenhouse, but it's a little something. And then the fourth, there is a florist in town that doesn't have her own greenhouse. So I thought maybe. I think she's usually buying her plants from another greenhouse area and then bringing them into town. Maybe she'd like her own little spot. But anyway, so there's a couple options,
If you guys have a great idea, the big thing about the greenhouse is it's not really, like, we can keep it warm. It does have a heater, but it doesn't have an air conditioner. And so if you have an idea of what to store out there, or utilize it for what we do in our business. We kind of are pretty transparent. Like, let us know what you think we should do with the greenhouse space. Like you said, it's square footage that we're just not quite sure what to do with yet.
So in moving forward in 2025, you will get to see it. So it'll be a big adventure. So, but first we have to do a promo thingy.
Oh yeah, 30% off hookedonpickin.com. Go there right now.
Very good. I'm supposed to be remembering the promo code. Okay. So moving forward, we have to pass the city occupancy. So that might take a little bit there. There's things like you have to put the exit signs have to be this kind of exit sign, not the other kind of exit sign.
We will almost have to rebuild the stairway.
Yeah, they have stairs to the second floor. It's fine, but it's fine-ish.
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 Plywood.
It's worked for 30 years. But it won't pass occupancy now.
If you've ever bought a new building or rented to a new person, you have to pass occupancy, and that's when they re-update everything. Well, she's been in this building since 82. So it's not been occupancy.
Well, they just have never had to.
You've never needed to.
And I'm sure the codes have changed over time and things like that. That might be just an Illinois thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so we have to go through that. So it looks like potentially by the end of January we might be handed the keys of the place, and then as soon as we get in there, we're going to show you.
What it looks like.
And then what our deal is. The former business that was there was a hardware
/ gifts
home
and home
goods / flowers kind of things. They didn't want to sell their name nor their business because it was a third generation business. They're just wanting to sell the building. So, which is totally fine. And then what we will do is go in there and we will have the shelving that will be left. So we purchased the shelving,
which is very similar to what we have in the retail space. Yeah,
which will help to have that. But there will probably be lots of cleanup. And then we made the deal with anything you just leave in the building. When you hand us the keys, we'll just we'll throw it away if it's garbage, or maybe resell it if it's items. So.
She has a lot of stuff for sale that is similar home decor type of stuff that we've done, like cutesy little signs, cutesy little decor pieces, things like that. So if we go in there and there's a lot of home decor things, you may see that. You may see the tour of that space, and then you may see those items on our next fire sale, because we still will be in this building, utilizing this building to make sure that there is no break in any kind of business transactions. So you'll still be able to, through that whole transition time, be able to purchase things on hookedonpickin.com, and it will still be running kind of full bore.
If everything works out great in 2025, and we think it should. It should, from what we've been told by the realtors, by the owner, even the city folks that are doing the occupancy stuff. So we have to pass city occupancy. I think there's going to be lots of cleanup there. We probably want to look at the flooring, how we want it to be done. Maybe we paint, that kind of thing. And then there'll be setup of internet and Wi-Fi, because we have to do this thing. And then move shelving that will be there. That might be in the cleanup area too.
Yep.
And then we've got the big move, and we'll probably film that too, so that you can kind of see. But really excited about the new inventory system. That's been going well.
Yeah, we've been using bins and the racking, as you probably have noticed. I think in the last unboxing I did yesterday, I have a picture next to the bins.
Yep.
And so that's been working really well, where basically each individual bin has only one product in it, and so there's no confusion as to what to pick for the order. And so that actually has helped quite a bit in our recent picking.
Yes,
and
I think so.
The reason why we didn't really think of it before was we were much smaller. We didn't have as much inventory. As we grew very fast. And so we ended up needing to hire more people. And during the day, we would be fine picking because we were the ones that unboxed it. Yep. We knew what it looked like. When we picked the orders, it would be totally fine. But with our night crew, they've never seen us unbox it. And so sometimes they don't
always know what they're looking at.
Right. And so having the bin system, there's no question.
Right.
If it's in bin 117, then that's the only item in there.
I think if it was just Heather and I that put things in boxes, it would not... I think it'd be hard to make a lot of errors. Mm-hmm. But, you can't be in two places at one time.
What? I want to be in 15 places at one time.
I know she does.
Because that's how I roll.
All the time. But it's not possible to do. Anyway,
I try.
Excited about 2025.
Yep.
We hope you have a happy new year.
Yes.
And thank you so much. You're helping our family, my mom and dad.
Yep.
So many other people.
We're now buying from your brother. He's one of our new vendors.
Just started buying from my brother.
He produces a product for us, and so that's been
really fun. He started a 3D print.
Yeah. So the little pocket pandas, those were one of the first things.
Yep.
One of the first few things that we got from him. So those have been really exciting. And so we would love for you guys to give us any kind of feedback on what you've loved about 2024, what you enjoyed that we changed about 2024, some of the new things that you saw us do and progress in 2024, and what are you looking forward to most for us to do in 2025. You guys are the reason we exist, and that our business runs, and we're able to employ these people and give them hopefully a fun work environment. I mean, it is work. Everybody who works here will tell you they are very hard workers, but we're really, really excited about 2025. And then one more plug.
Yep.
30% off. HookedOnPickin.com. Go there. You'll be able to get a discount at HookedOnPickin.com right now. No need to punch in a promo code or anything. It's an automatic discount. As soon as you put it in your cart, you'll see that discount appear, and you'll be able to purchase some fun things. So thanks so much for joining us. And of course, remember in the end, Jesus wins. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.